Welcome, Froggy Town family. I'm so excited to start another school year together. I'm going to give you some back to school and Title I information just to help you get better acclimated to a new school year and the way things are done in Froggy Town. There are some important numbers and email addresses. If you'd like to take a screenshot of this, my email address is up top. That is going to be the easiest way for you to communicate with me, other than your child's planner, which we'll talk about in just a minute. There is our main office number. Our amazing administrative staff, Mrs. Newton and Mrs. Willard, our principal and our assistant principal, there is their contact information. All about me. First things first, most importantly, I love teaching. I honestly think it is the best job in the world. In fact, I knew that I was being called to be an educator starting in first grade. It was always a dream of mine to be a teacher. I received a bachelor's in early childhood education from Francis Marion University, as well as a master's of education and curriculum instruction through Lesley University. I absolutely love cheering on those South Carolina Gamecocks. Woohoo, go Gamecocks! One of my favorite things to do is travel, and my family and I absolutely adore animals. We have 3 rescue pups. Communication. These are the main ways you and I will communicate with one another this school year. I do believe that you as a parent are definitely an extension of our Froggy Town family. So I welcome you to communicate with me as much as you need. I'm always here for you, just as I'm here for your child. So these are our primary methods of communication. The agendas or the planners, they will come home daily. And I'm going to see if I can fit this in the screen. If you look right here, you'll see we have a Froggy binder. This is something your child will take home each and every day, as well as bring back to school each and every day. Inside this Froggy binder, you will have your child's planner. And this is where you will communicate with me and write notes, for example, transportation changes, or if you have a question, or if you know your child is going to be signed out early. Please make sure you check this every day. This is where I will document any important notes. I will also document your child's behavior. Also in this Froggy binder, there are 2 sides. There is a return to school side. So anything that goes on this side, please make sure you check it, do whatever needs to be done, and return it to school the next day. Then there's a back pocket that says keep at home. Anything that goes on this side of your child's Froggy binder, please make sure you check that each day, and whatever is on the keep at home side, keep it home. The second way we'll communicate is through Monday folders. Each Monday, your child will receive a green Monday folder. This will include, once we get started with weekly grades, your child's grades. It will also include information about our school and information that I may need to share with you about Froggy Town. Another way you can reach me is simply by sending me an email. Another way is through the Seesaw app. If you attended kindergarten here last year, if your child attended kindergarten last year, you're probably familiar with this app. More information will be sent home. It is an app where you can see some of your child's work. You can send me messages, and more information will be sent home probably the first week of school, just directing you on how to download that app to any smart device that you have. And again, this is our phone number for our school. Now, we as teachers actually have phones placed in our classroom this year. We're still learning how that works. If you were to need to contact me, just know that my classroom phone is turned off during school hours. So if you call, you will be directed to a voicemail. Until we get a better understanding of how the classroom phone systems work, I strongly encourage you to please email me. Some more important information, school begins at 7:45 every morning, and that means your child needs to be in Froggy Town, in our classroom, seated and unpacked by the time that tardy bell rings. So please make sure you give your child ample time to walk to class, get unpacked, and be seated by 7:45. Lunch, let me go back and preface that by saying, our school building opens to students at 7 o'clock every morning. Students are allowed to come in Froggy Town classroom starting at 7:30. So let's set a goal to have every Froggy Town student in Froggy Town by 7:30 every morning. That way they can get unpacked and we'll be ready to start our day by 7:45. We have our lunch schedule. I like to jokingly say we don't have lunch, we have brunch. So our lunch schedule is 10:45 to 11:05. This year we have been told all students will receive free breakfast and free lunch. If you want your child to have breakfast, I would have him or her here no later than 7:15 every morning. That will give your child ample time to have breakfast and still be in class by 7:30. Remember that tardy bell rings at 7:45 and we dismiss at 2:15. Our related arts schedule. Related arts will operate on a 1-week rotation this year. That means your child will attend the same related arts class for 1 week. So if you would like to take a screenshot of this, we will start our very first week of school going to music. Our second week of school together, students will go to PE. I will do my best to send a reminder to remind you to make sure your child wears tennis shoes. That is a requirement per Ms. Beecham, our PE teacher. All students must wear tennis shoes in order to participate. Our third week, we will go to farm to school, and our fourth week, we will get to attend art. Once we get done with our fourth week, we'll simply just restart the rotation and go back to music. Chromebook information. The first day of school, your child will receive a Chromebook. This will go home every single day. Your child will also receive a charger. The charger is to remain at home. Each day when your child goes home, the first thing he or she should do is unpack that Chromebook and charge it. Every single day, that Chromebook must be charged. We use Chromebooks with our learning throughout our instructional day. We have programs in which we are expected to utilize during the school day to assist with our learning, and those are on the Chromebook. So please, give your child a leadership role at home. Give your child a job. Instill some independence in him or her, and make sure that Chromebook comes to school every day fully charged. We are excited to announce that we're going to continue being a Leader in Me school. Last year, if your child attended kindergarten, he or she learned the 7 habits for helping students be leaders in the school environment, the home environment, as well as in our community. We will continue to learn more about those 7 habits this year. Title I. We are a Title I school, and because we are a Title I school, we're expected to release information to parents and make it readily available. Because we are a Title I school, that simply means we receive federal funding. Now, I'm not going to read all of this to you. You are welcome to pause the video if you would like and better understand why we receive Title I and how we receive Title I funding. So, Title I. If you would like more information, you are welcome to email Miss Willard, and you can request access to our Title I plan to find out how we actually allocate funding for our Title I plan. Also, surveys will be coming home throughout the year to help us better understand your interest in how we could utilize our Title I funding. So when we send those surveys home, please make sure you fill out those surveys, complete them, and return them to us. Again, I'm not going to read this slide to you. If you would like to pause this video, you are more than welcome to read more about Title I. And as you can tell, Title I is extremely important to us. That's why we have all this information here. So again, please pause this video, take screenshots if you would like. So, this school year, we received $128,340 in Title I funding. Again, a federally funded program. We use those funds to employ reading interventions, to have a Smart Start program for early morning students. We also purchased a Project Lead the Way curriculum. We purchased a curriculum for Reflex Math that helps students with their math facts and addition and subtraction for first grade. Some student supplies were purchased, as well as we were able to purchase professional development and a site license for the Leader in Me program. This First week of school, your child will be bringing home a parent and student Title I compact. And this is just a list of school responsibilities, parent responsibilities, and student responsibilities. We ask that you please read through this with your child, and you will have a spot to sign and return, and we must keep these on file. Behavior management. So this year we will continue implementing the Leader in Me behavior management. Every day in your child's Froggy binder, you will open up your child's planner, and I will actually place the color that your child leaves here each day. As students enter the classroom, they will all begin on the color green, ready to lead. As I see them doing making proactive choices, being leaders, maybe assisting a school family member, they have the opportunity to move up and increase their color. So I love motivating students with positive reinforcement. I love allowing students to be recognized for positive choices and allowing them to move their color up. Unfortunately, sometimes students make mistakes. We all do. And so if that happens, we do color down. Yellow just means that I've had to talk to your child more than once and give them a warning more than once. So yellow just means they need to think about their behavior. Then after that, if we still have some issues with making better choices, orange would be the next color, and then red would be the last color. If your child receives red, which we're not even going to worry about that, but if your child does receive red, more than likely you will get a phone call or a very detailed note from me in your child's planner. So we're going to have a positive mindset. I'm looking forward to putting in lots of pinks and purples and blues and greens. So make sure you check your child's planner each day. Our curriculum, these are the curriculums that are listed below. So you are welcome to look over the curriculum we will use to help teach your child with reading, math, science, and social studies. Homework, more information regarding homework will be sent home during the second week of school. Homework assignments will be on the newsletter that's sent home each Monday in that Monday folder. When homework assignments are sent home, they are due the next day unless otherwise indicated, and students are also expected to read every night. Hopefully when school gets going, we will have access to our library, and we'll be getting some wonderful library books into the hands of our students. So students are expected to read nightly. Assessments, you will see the assessments that we will be using in first grade. Students will take the STAR reading and math assessments at the beginning of each quarter. Also, we have district benchmarks that we will be giving the students. Any unit assessment or benchmark will be counted twice in the grade book, and then weekly grades will only be averaged into the grade book once. This is our grading scale. You are welcome to take a screenshot of this. This will also be going home the first day of school for your child. For promotion to second grade, your child must have at least a 60 average for the yearly average in reading and math to be promoted to second grade. Conference and report card dates, I encourage you to take a screenshot of this. And in case you can't read that very bottom, I'm not sure if you're going to see what I'm seeing on my screen, but the very bottom is February 18th for parent-teacher conference dates. And February 18th, the conference time is from 8 a.m. until 12 p.m. We are so excited to be back face-to-face with students. I cannot tell you just the excitement that every staff member at the school has, and we want to remain face-to-face this year. Last year was an extremely challenging year. We made it, we survived, but we hope to have a more normalized school year this year. If your child has any symptoms of sickness, please follow the recommendations on this guide. Also, if your child is ever homesick, please email me and let me know. Reach out to me. I love each child in this room as if he or she were my very own. And so when your child is not here, we miss him or her. So please, if your child is ever away from school for any reason, sickness or any other reason, please always email me and give me a heads up so we will know not to worry. All right, this is the end of my presentation. I hope I've helped you get a little better acclimated with our school and how things are done in Froggy Town. Again, I am here to support you just like I'm here to support your child. Any questions you have, please email me or reach out to the school and call me. I look forward to a great year. I feel honestly blessed to be your child's teacher, and we are going to do great things. Take care. I look forward to seeing you guys Monday, August 2nd.